On October the 9th, 2015, the Huayang Lighthouse and the Chigua Lighthouse built by China on the South China Sea were officially launched. In the dark of the night, the light's 22 nautical mile reach will light the way for seafarers. On April the 5th, 2016, the Zhubi Reef Lighthouse on the South China Sea was also inaugurated. These lighthouses are known as the Ping An Deng, or safety lights of the South China Sea. The South China Sea is a maritime corridor linking the Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean, with half of the world's merchant ships traveling through its waters. China-built lighthouses will help the ships navigate more easily and safely and reduce the number of maritime traffic accidents. China's efforts to safeguard the South China Sea are not limited to building lighthouses. Requested by UNESCO, China has built a meteorological observation station at Yongshu Reef, providing vessels with navigational and weather-related information. Early in 2016, test flights took off from the newly built Yongshu Reef Airport, which will improve the traffic service in the airspace of the South China Sea and help improve the efficiency of humanitarian rescue. However, China's construction on the islands and the reefs in the South China Sea seems to have aggravated a number of countries. Officials and news outlets in some countries accuse China of destabilizing the South China Sea. As a matter of fact, China's activities are intended to improve the working and the living conditions of personnel who are stationed there and at the same time fulfill China's international duties. The Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs has assured that these construction activities are within the country's sovereignty. China's activities are lawful, reasonable, and justified, and do not affect or target any other countries. These activities will not impact the freedom of navigation or the ocean environment in the South China Sea. In the past, a number of countries along the South China Sea carried out illegal construction activities, including building military facilities on islands and reefs illegally taken from China. And other countries, which are not part of the region, have sent military ships and planes to the adjacent waters and airspace of relevant Chinese islands and reefs, and even China's territorial waters, under the pretense of freedom of navigation, creating tension and threatening China's sovereignty and safety. The islands in the South China Sea have long been part of China, and the country is entitled to safeguarding its own territorial sovereignty and legitimate maritime interest. China will deploy the necessary defense facilities there so as to exercise the right of self-defense conferred by international law. This has nothing to do with militarization. The Huayang, Chigua, and Zhubi lighthouses and flights from Yongshu Reef have played an active role in the navigation and safety of the South China Sea. China's sovereignty of the islands on the South China Sea is undeniable, and China's determination to safeguard them will not be shaken.